Now, let's watch what's new here. Suppose we don't remember who makes an ML2200, but we know we want an ML2200. In that case, I can come to item. Now, notice, for example, before when we had Corbin, Russwin, and Locke and Mortis selected here, the item simply said ML2200. Now there's much more information. It tells us the manufacturer, tells us the category and subcategory, so we can pick a correct item by correctly going into the item box. So if I pick ML2200 series, it comes up right away. Perhaps there would be more than one ML2200 made by different people. I know that I'm selecting the one that I want here. And as soon as I click out of that, everything that's associated with that as a single association is selected. So Corbin, Russwin, Locke, Mortis, and ML2200 are there. So in one simple click, I got to what I wanted. And now I would complete my selection as I did before. Let's take this one step further. I'll clear these entries. And suppose I know the function that I want already. Suppose I know that I want the 2013. So here I type just a few characters, and I select my ML 2013, and I know which revision it is. This is the 2006-04 revision of the 2013. So I know that I'm getting exactly what I want in a single click. So again, the system is smart enough to know when I'm clicking in a combo box and I haven't defined the descriptive information to the left, I haven't filtered it, then it needs to show me more information in this box so that I know what it is I'm pointing to. In this case, I could be pointing to the 2013 for one revision or another. And by looking at this, by displaying this additional information, I know I'm getting exactly the right revision. Now, if I also click this box on, then when I click out of it, it's going to filter everything else. And since there's only one association with this ML 2013 2006-04, it populates the entire box. The ultimate goal, what you're doing when you're adding hardware items to a hardware set, is you're defining the function. This is the only thing that's stored as the hardware item within the hardware set entry, because if we clear everything, we can see that the entire definition, the manufacturer, the category, subcategory, revision, are all associated with the function. So therefore, by picking the function, we pick everything. These other boxes here are really just aids to get to the correct function that we want. Therefore, if you try to leave a hardware item entry within a hardware set entry without picking a function, the system is going to give you a warning that you have not really entered anything until you entered the function. So by hitting cancel, it's going to stay on the record. So that might be a little confusing because we haven't defined anything here. So let's do this. Let me first of all click on my little filter up here and then pick a revision. Okay, so I've picked Adorma, Locke, Mortis, MLK, blah blah, this particular revision, but I haven't picked a function yet. And if I try to leave this record to make another entry, it's going to warn me, wait a minute, if you haven't picked a function, you haven't completed the entry. So if you want to leave, click OK, but if not, hit cancel. That will cancel the navigation away from this record, and we can go ahead and pick the particular function that we want. And so we saw the powerful case of where we pick any item, any function, everything else getting populated automatically, but that also works when you're working in any other direction. So for example, let's say I want to pick my lead. There's only one lead lining. Now, even if I didn't remember what the item name was or which manufacturer I associated with or anything, by picking the category, everything else gets filtered down, and I find it very quickly indeed. So this lets me pick things in any direction that I want. You know, if I know that I want a cylindrical lock, but I don't, or let's say a detention. Let's say a door. Well, I want to. Sorry, I don't mean to stumble like this, but let's say an STC astragal. Just by picking that, I see that I only have one manufacturer and one category, and now I can very quickly get down to my items. So it's a very flexible system for quickly and intuitively. And there I saw that the A in new came up right away as soon as I picked up STC 46 astragal because I only have one revision, one function. So this lets me go to whatever piece of information I have. If I know the category, flush bolt, I can go there, and then it's only going to show me those manufacturers that I have flush bolts for. So we're very proud of this technique. We think that once you get comfortable with it, it's very intuitive and flexible and quick. Give it a little practice, play with it for a little bit, and please feel free to get back to us if you have any questions at all. Thank you.